Welcome back, y'all. It's been a while, I know, but hey, here we are. Just to let you know, something totally different today. For those of you who don't know, I am very involved in our local church. Our local church also has what we call The Table, which is a food pantry. Once a month, we have a food share giveaway for items we get from our local Walmart, Hy-Vee, Fairway stores that are set to expire. So we have a bunch of that. We got a box full of food today. Now we have plenty of youth programs at our church. We have the Kick for the little guys, middle school, high school, and weekly we feed the Kick kids, the younger kids up to 5th grade, and then the junior high kids. So what we're gonna do here today is I brought home a big box, like I said, of food from the church. We're gonna make some meals for the church, for the kids, so our youth director, Carla, can just heat them up at the church and be able to give these kids some food. Nothing I hate to see more or hear about more than a kid being hungry. So stick around. We're gonna show you some of these dishes, just some clips as we make them. We'll go from there. All right, first dish we're gonna be putting together today. We have a 3-pound package of ground turkey that we're gonna add some Uncle Steve's bird shake to. We're gonna boil up a couple pounds of elbow noodles, make a bechamel, a cheese sauce to go over it, top it with a little shredded cheese. Have that as our first dish. Now, other things we got, we have a variety of cheeses. We got provolone, we got Swiss, we have white American, pepper jack. We got plenty of chops. We have the ground turkey, like I said. We have some deli sliced, thin sliced fajita chicken. We're gonna make some roll-ups with those. And maybe have a little enchilada sauce on them, a little cheese on top, something Carla can take and bake before the kids get there and just serve the kids. So first up, our ground turkey mac, we'll call it. Stick around. All right, we are outside. It is very windy out here. I will apologize for the wind noise. Gonna be using our Monument grill, the side burner here. Have a gallon of salted water in there. We're gonna get that going. Add our elbow noodles to it. Bring out one of the number 10 Puritan skillet to brown up our turkey. And then we'll bring in another pot out and make our bechamel sauce and assemble everything. So I'm gonna get you some pictures in the meantime of the process, and then we'll show you the end result. All right, you can see we got our pasta going out here. Like I said, I apologize for the windy day. Doing it, like I said, on the side of the Monument grill on the side burner. Speaking of the Monument grill, this is one I won from Jimmy from Cuff and Stuff. In between filming, I'm actually watching his turkey club he did this morning. Oh my God. Y'all go check that sandwich out. Jimmy, that thing looked like $1 million. Great job, brother. All right, we called in audible. Due to the wind outside, we're gonna use our 36-inch griddle here to get this turkey on. Now this is 85-15 ground turkey. Like I said, 3 pounds. Comes in a big package. We have it over some medium heat. We're gonna hit it with a little bit of bird shake. And these kids are never gonna know what hit them. So, 3 pounds, nice even coating. We're gonna get a lid on this, cover it up for a little bit while our noodles are working. We'll bring you out back outside, excuse me, when we do the bechamel sauce. But so far, so good. All right, noodles are drained. Ground turkey still working. Some of it off, it's a little more done on the outside. Off to the cool zone. Gonna finish browning this up. Maybe get another little, why not? Get another little dash of the bird shake. Gonna brown this up, add it to our noodles, make our bechamel outside again on the world's windiest patio today, and we'll show you the finished product. All right, in the pot we have 2 cups of milk, 1 12-ounce can of evaporated milk, easy for me to say, and we are going with 1 stick of salted butter. Now we're going to heat this up, let the butter melt. As it comes together, we are going to add in 8 ounces of white American cheese, pepper jack, and provolone. This will be our bechamel. You saw the picture of the turkey with the elbow noodles. When we bring you back, it's going to be a completed dish, getting ready for the kiddos. And there we have it, ground turkey elbow mac. We are going to list it as a cheesy burger mac. Burger, yeah, a little bit of a stretch, but you know, kids, they like to turn up their nose at something different, so we're not going to tell them. We're just going to feed them. Next up, pork and ramen. We're going to make a couple half pans of that. For the younger kids, we are going to dice up some thin cut chops, mix it with the ramen, and then we will be doing our sliced fajita chicken enchiladas. Stay tuned. All right, dish number 1 is done. On to dish number 2. We are going to be taking your regular ramen noodles. We have cases of this at the church, but what fun is ramen? We are going to jazz it up a little bit for the kids. We're going to dice up some ham, have like a cream sauce in there. We're going to melt some butter, add a little flour, add some half and half, and even a block of cream cheese. Just to something to bring it all together. Now I know a lot of you are wondering, Kent, you're making all these mains, what about the sides? We have our youth leaders want to participate too, and they want to be able to take care of the sides, whether it be green beans, corn, whatever. They know what the kids like more than I do. So I'm just putting together the mains to help these little guys and gals out and make sure they have a full stomach. So let's get to chopping some ham. We're going back out to the world's windiest patio. Same stock pot you saw before. We're going to have about 10 packets of the ramen noodles to put in there. Now these we're going to put into 2 half pans. Use that a couple different times. The kick group is much smaller than the middle school group, so we're just kind of judging accordingly. Now, if Carla, our youth director, wants to heat up both, perfect, do it. This way she doesn't have to if she doesn't need that much. So, let's go chop some ham. I'm not gonna bring in for that, or maybe I will, who knows. But water's on the side burner of the Monument already. So let's open up some ramen packs and get to cooking. So we're gonna start our roux on the far right-hand side of the flat top griddle. Now in here right now, I have 1/4 cup or 1 stick of salted butter. After that melts, we're gonna add 1/4 cup of flour to it, stir it up, add the cream, and you can see the block of cream cheese over there. Now, ham should be smoky, right? Let me show you the hardwood smoked ham steaks. I have 3 of these we're going to be cutting up to add to the ramen. So, let's up that smoky flavor a little bit with some smoke bomb. One of my favorites for sure. One. Now, can you tell me which one is my favorite? Should be kind of obvious if you ever seen the bottles. But we're going to get this melted, start building our roux. We'll bring you back. We're going to dice up our ham in the meantime while the water is still on the world's windiest patio today, trying to boil. All right. Butter is ready. Here we go. 1/4 cup. Now we're gonna stir. Turn that heat down just a little. Think about it with these aluminum pans. Wow. Makes it easy to cook right on the top of the griddle. So already we have a dark color, but we know that's from the smoke bomb, not from the roux. So now typically you don't want to walk away from your roux. I did, only to grab some half and half. Because the last thing you want to do is have that roux burn. Then you get to throw it away and start all over again, kids. Got a couple little clumps of flour left. All right, now it's looking better. I'm gonna move this over where it's a little cooler, closer to you, so I can open up my cream cheese. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna come back, we're gonna add a little bit of the half and half. Now as that cream cheese gets added, that's gonna just make it creamy, for lack of a better word. So, okay, that's pretty well incorporated. Oh, a little on the griddle, that's fine. I'm gonna move this over a minute, let it just kind of simmer over here to the side. We're gonna open up that cream cheese and get it in. All right, while our sauce is heating up, here is those 3 ham steaks. Now, do we have to cook this ham? No, it's pre-cured, pre-cooked. But by getting a little bit of the brown flavor bits on there, I think it's just going to help the overall dish. I think they'll enjoy it more. So, got the burners on low, away from the pan. These aren't going to be on long, just enough to heat them through, get a little bit of quote-unquote char on them. Take a look at this sauce. Cream cheese is starting to melt nicely. Ramen noodles are down. So what we're going to do, allow this to warm up. We'll put it in, split it up into a couple of half pans, like I said. Going to finish up the sauce, finish up the noodles, bring everything together, and give you a shot of that. Check this ham. What do you say, guys? There we go. We're starting to get a few little flecks of color on the ham. There you go. Just like this one. Hope the camera's picking that up. Just some dark bits of goodness. So we're going to turn everything on here off. Got a couple runaways. We're going to let the residual heat of the flat top finish up that ham. Our cream sauce, I'm going to call it, looking pretty darn good. So I'm going to get the noodles are done. I'm going to get a couple half pans set here, get the noodles strained in the pans. We're going to come back. We're going to add the cheese, the cream sauce, excuse me, and the ham. Get everything put together for the kiddos. There you have it. Noodles are done. Ham is done. Cheese? Sorry, cream sauce. Pretty much done. Now we might, yeah, we do. We still have some chunks of the cream cheese in here. But I want to remind you that this is all going to get mixed together. And this will go into Carla's freezer. Sorry, had to try the cheese, the cream sauce. And then these will both be reheated. So that cream cheese is gonna spread out a lot more. So we are gonna get these both mixed up, let them cool a little, get them covered in the fridge for a day. Then I'm gonna drop them off at church for Carla. So next up, I'm gonna call it an enchilada. It's probably not an enchilada. It's with the deli sliced chicken fajita meat, the small 6-inch tortillas, enchilada sauce, a little cheese on the top. Stay tuned. And for the last dish for the kiddos, we have some deli sliced fajita seasoned turkey breasts. We're going to cut that into ribbons, mix it with the cheese that you saw in the previous picture. Wrap it up in the flour tortillas. We're going to put a little enchilada sauce on the bottom of the pan, the rest over the top. We'll cover it, and Carla can bake it for the kids. She said she was going to have chips and salsa with it, and maybe refried beans. Depends what the kids want. All right, here we are. Our pan of fajita chicken enchiladas. We're going to call them for the kiddos. Pretty simple. All right, real quick, what we did with the chicken meat. Sliced it up, mixed it with the cheeses, put it in the tortillas rolled up. You can see it here behind me, little enchilada sauce on the bottom, the rest over the top, cheese on the top. I will give these to Carla. She can bake them. If you made it this far, thank you very much. One of my big things is I never see a kid go hungry. I never want to see that. Breaks the heart, you know. Kids shouldn't have to worry about that stuff. It's part of the reason I do this. So anyway, 3 dishes for the kiddos. I hope you all enjoyed. Hope you have a great Thanksgiving coming up. After that, of course, we have our holiday season. If you're out traveling, please take care, drive safe. That way, we'll see you on the next episode. Take care, y'all.